morning everyone, it's Rachel here and we are going to work on one of the journals that I'm currently got on the go. Just before I forget, I'm going to start Medieval Mirage Mondays, I think around the 22nd of January. So 2 weeks more without Medieval Mirage, and then just to give myself a chance to get on with a few things, and then I'll start that. So let me just grab this journal here. I did go ahead and glue in pockets, so I've got things under my mat flattening out. So I put in some bits and pieces of ephemera. Let's just go through. I'm going to put the, oh my gosh, I've got to do a tidy up. Look what I have, papers, and I have a huge pile of papers on the floor here because I'm a very bad person putting all my papers on the floor. Now I just want to find a book page. Not book page. This book belongs to this size. Is going to be good. Oh, what about that one? Nope, it's the color thing. So not that's cheap. I like that. I might like a darker. I like that one. I also like that one, so I'll audition between those. I don't mind that one, but I'm just thinking I've got the other ones there. I don't mind that one. Oh. So the darker sort of ones I'm feeling like. I tell you what it is. It's because of that colour and that they're sort of similar tone. So I'm going for the more contrasting tones. Okay, I think that's enough. I don't need to pull out more than that. And I'm going to put the book plate there. So how is everyone today? I hope you're well. I'm going to grab my basket. I have my basket here. So yeah, it's still a little bit stiff, the book, but it is softening and it will eventually sit flatter. We are well. We had a pouring day yesterday. We don't get those often. We had the deluge in May, but it's not common. It's not common. And that in May it had rained on and off for 2 weeks, and then we had a few days of heavy rain, and the ground was already saturated after the. I think we are still. I don't know if we're still considered in a drought, but we had been in a drought, and so of course then it just sits on the surface and runs off. So that's what happened in May. But we just had a heavy day of rain yesterday. But today we've had just some drizzle this morning. I think it's going to stop. Lulu loved it. She kept dancing around the house. She loves the rain because we don't get much of it. Which you wouldn't, when you think of Italy, you don't think that you don't see much rain. But honestly, I don't know how much snow there is in the snow. There might be some now because the temperature dropped, but it had before. I don't think there was much snow. So there's that one. So I audition 2 at a time, and I think I'm preferring that one. Let me see. No, I'm preferring that one. So I'll put that one over there. So I audition 2 at a time. Oh, now I prefer that one. And let me see this one. Yep, I prefer that one. So you just do 2 at a time, and you just pick the one you like the best out of the 2, and then you move audition that one with the next one, and then and so forth until you find your preference. Okay. So I'm going to put this here. Hopefully I put it in straight. It's a fairly tough thing for me. There we go. And that's it. And then the back of this one had that beautiful image. So I've got a whole lot of stuff here that I cut out that we're going to make ephemera. I'm going to choose some ephemera. I'm going to put these in, see how I go. What I have here. I think I like that one. I'm going to put some things in now, and then we will choose from some others. Now this one I made, that was just a book page folded over and made like that, and I think that will be lovely in there, and it fits because of course these are a smaller format journal, so I'll need to make something to go in that one. I need to put something down there, but we'll revisit those things after. That's too narrow, so I don't actually have anything for in there. So let's, while I'm here, and then we'll go ahead and, you know, finish them off. I think I might make that into something for there. And what about for here? I'll probably need to grab, I don't know that these are going to be any good. They're too wide. So I'm going to have to, I didn't have any narrower things. I think that's too narrow. This one's not too, oh, that's pretty in there. I'll put that one in there. Yes, that's going to be perfect. So that I need to make, I'll have that poking out. I'm going to make that to go in there. And then we'll come back and finish them off. So for here, this is just some book pages, some journal pages printed smaller. That's going to slide in there. And then I might come back and put some actual real ephemera in, because I like to put those in as well. This is a narrow pocket. I also thought I might put these cute Stamperia things in as well. So let's just see here. Slide that in. And then I think behind I'll put, let's grab, I'm feeling a bit hot. Just a nice old, no, not that. This one's stronger and shorter. I'm just going to put that in there behind. Something to pull out and use. I like the layered look. And then here, so I'm just looking in things that I've already got made, what I might like. That needs a bit more work on it, so it's actually no good to me. That one in there. Oh yeah, I like those colours. Did that such a long time ago with you guys. Then we need something, oh, that's going to be good there. See, I don't have nearly enough stuff. Some side tuck there, put that in there, and then it will get something else as well. Oh, look what I did. Bit of page extending that needs to happen. What will fit in there? I might keep that for something else. I might make that one to go in there. And then we need something for here. They need to be finished off, but I think I'm going to put that in there. So this is just glued onto my collage page here. Something to go in there. So let's see. I want some bit more Italian things, because I did put, will that fit if I make that? Probably not. I can trim it down. I mean, am I ambitious or what? Look at all the stuff I pulled out. I kind of like that, but I think that's a bit blendy for there. I did like this, so I may trim it down a little bit further, and I think I'll do that. And here we need a tag. So this, of course, needs to be finished off, but I'm just going to slide it in there. Here we've got this pocket needs to be finished and can have what? Something like that would be pretty. Another tag. Now, will this tag fit in there? It's a bit blendy. Maybe this one. A bit more colour, I think. I think I'm just going to put that in there like that. That one. This is a side tuck here. This already has the little tag in it, which I love. We did those quite a while ago. Now, I want to find... I know I've got somewhere, put those down there. In here I have some of Steffi's, not Christmas, I've got Christmas on the brain, some of his Italian style journal cards. So some of these are going to be good. Pull those out. Here we go. We're getting closer. Some of these. I think I might make that one. To go in that side tuck. And I probably will clip in some envelopes as well. Let's just pull these out. Oh, I think I'll pull that one out too. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, so here Probably can have a slightly bigger. Put that one there. In these ones, I try to find something that's slightly bigger that I can slide in there. Oh, there it is. Maybe that. That would be pretty. Or otherwise, I was thinking this would be pretty there. Put both those there. Right. No, this tag, because it's Italian style. And here we have a side tuck. Just going through some of the things that I've already done, but no, they're no good. And, oh, I want to do something with that for this journal, but I might clip it in as well. So I could do something with that. So that one and something else. So this is how I'm finding is, this is what the way I'm finding is the easy, oh, that's nice too. Okay, those two. When I've got like, you know, you've got all your ready-made, so I'm not going to use those, your ready-made stuff, and you pull it out and it's not, you don't have quite enough. So I'm finding this is a nice way to do it. Is to just go through and put in some things to make up, and then it's a little bit easier than rifling through your stuff all the time. I'm just going to grab the other one. I don't know where I'm at with the other one. This was the one I had made off camera. I'm just going to go through here and see too if I think I didn't have enough stuff for this one. And I might like to add, because it's Italian themed as well, I think I might add a few extra things. So let's just pull out these. Might like to put that, no, this one, I think. There. That's okay. Still some work to be done in them. They're not quite there yet. That in there. I might put a tag in with that. But I want to just put something at the top of that tag. That's all good. It's okay. Okay, here we go. Empty pocket. That's going to be nice there. I think maybe in front of this one I might make one of these, and I think I'll make one of those for the other journal as well. Nothing in that pocket. I'll have that one. So this one had a few more things in it. That's going to be gorgeous in there. And then maybe something small. Let's see what small things I can find. I know I pulled out a few. That one. Let's do that one. And that is it. So I probably won't get it all done in this video, but we can make a start. Now I'm just going to put all of these off to the side. I'll put them up here. Don't need to be looking at those. Oh wait, I put these. These are my collage pages, and I need to use those. So I'll put that up there. Okay. I won't use them for everything because not everything fits. Like I've got these little bits left over. I thought I might stamp those. That could actually be made into a tag, but I thought I might stamp them and use them as tabs as well. So let's go through and start. I have this piece here. Although this one I wanted to, I don't want to put it on that. I want to do that on some of the old paper. Maybe something like this. So what I need to do with this is just fold it in about there. Okay, so I'm going to glue that down. Actually, I might put some, I'll put some plain paper first. Some paper, some sort of paper that can be written on. That one. I'm a bit low on bits now because, well, I've got lots of bits, but not the right shape. So let me, actually, I'm going to glue that first. So it was after yesterday's video, we did the caring for your books, sort of repairing, cleaning, that sort of thing. I did have a sort of comment, oh, can anyone say, does anyone know about getting rid of watermarks? Well, I wouldn't worry about watermarks. That looks like it's a watermark there to me. Part of the what a watermark is the dirt that's in the page. Well, obviously, when it gets wet, where the water pools, it accumulates the dirt there, and that to me is what I'm thinking a watermark is. I don't actually think without soaking your pages you're going to be able to get rid of those, and I actually like those. I mean, people, that's what people are dipping their papers into coffee and tea for, is to get those sorts of marks on their things. So I don't actually think I would worry about trying to get rid of those, and they're part of the beauty of the paper. And as for the other part of the question with the mold and thing, we addressed that in the video, so you should be able to. And I also linked a book carer's an expert. Well, he seemed like an expert to me, and I linked his mold video, how to do that, deal with that. Besides ripping it off, which is what I do, but that's because I'm pulling the books apart, the really grungy ones. We addressed that in the video, so you may not have realized that we were addressing that in the video. That was part of the thing. So yeah, I don't know about watermarks. Watermarks are, in my opinion, are quite often the dirt moving across and then drying in a pool over there. Or wherever. So and I don't, unless you were to wash your pages, I don't think, and which I wouldn't recommend doing that, because you're at great risk of ruining them. I would just leave the watermarks and not worry about them. I think they're part of the beauty. That's just my opinion anyway. I think I might add that. I really love that. Clever husband. Okay, so right, and I'm going to do a wraparound, but I need to add some writable paper on the other side. And what would I like to see? Where's my bag of papers? Here. I asked the question like you guys could answer me. That's an interesting concept, isn't it? All of these papers, any are good. For me, so long as they're slightly different. Oh, this one's going to be perfect. What I'm going to do is actually fold it. This is just an end. I'm going to fold it over far enough that I can see a little bit of that watermark because I like it. And just rip it. And grab it. I am so full of glue book pages at the moment. I just got rid of them all. And now I'm full again. And I need to roll this up because I can't stand it when my glue gets down so low that I have the rim, the plastic rim rubbing on the paper. That's really annoying. And congratulations to Sarah or Sarah. Do you say Sarah or Sarah? Because in Australia, quite often well, not everyone decides how you pronounce their name. But in Australia, where S-A-R-A, we tend to say Sarah, and Sarah is with an H. But then some people are Sarah without the H. So I'm not quite sure. So I apologize, Sarah or Sarah, if I'm pronouncing your name incorrectly. But congratulations for winning the little giveaway. And you have messaged me on Etsy, and I will have answered you by the time I publish this video, because this goes up much later than when I film it. So I think that's just lovely and simple, and that is going to slide into that pocket right there. I tend to like these lilac color. I feel like you know what else I might like? Excuse me. A bit of this. This is printed on the full sheet transparent label paper. So you'll see when I peel off the back, it looks like a little bit takes on if you do print a plain old piece of paper with all the watermarks and the markings and everything on it, it actually looks like, old sticky tape without having to do all the inking and stuff on them. So that is going to slide in here, I hope. Just got to get myself coordinated this morning. I might need to trim it down a bit. I don't want to trim it down. Okay, you're going to have a sticking out tag. You can take it out, whoever gets this. But I'm putting that in there because I like it. And I don't want to take any of that off. You'll just have to put it somewhere else. It's really sticking out because I'm a ding-dong. But I did think about that, and then I forgot because I was chatting to you guys. This is what happens. But I'm just going to leave it. Just go with it. That's all good. And just because I put those in there, that's not to say I'm not going to come back and add some sort of ephemera or something as well behind it. So we have this one. And I think I will glue this one here. Now I am folding over these glue book pages because I have glued on them a lot and they've got lumps of glue. And so if they've got lumps of glue on them, I'm not going to use them to back anything, because then when you're writing, you're going to be going over the lumps, and that would not be pleasant. I think I'll slide that up there. I'm leaving a little bit, I want to leave it too wide, make it too wide though. A little bit of the, vintage book page exposed, not covering it all. Oh, how did that happen? Being attacked by the books. Okay, and then I think I might leave that. Cut it into a tag shape. That's what it looks like on the reverse side. I know you like to see that. And I'm going to put something up there. I'm just going to, I'm not going to cut it in a tag shape. I'm going to do the swing tag punch thing. This one. That's what I'm going to do. I might put another, just a minute, before I do that. Decisions. I'm going to put a little piece of paper there. I do have a lot of that. I quite like this one. Just tear that and trim that. Okay. that's that one. And stick my little corners. That is just going to slide in there. Look at this, isn't that pretty? Now this one just needed a little bit of a finishing touch on it. So these ones you can, you could easily add a flower there if you wanted to. I'm thinking I might just like to add, I think I might add a bit of this. Not that, this. I think I might tear it. I'm just going to fold it over, like so, and glue that on the top. It's a bit long, take a bit off. Okay, and glue that on the top, and then punch a hole. Very sticky paper here. Didn't even center it. Shouldn't be that hard on this little space here. I'm going to punch my hole, but I don't think I'm going to put anything in it. It's just there ready to go. I think that was going there, yes. Okay, this one. So I was going to trim that down just a little bit. And I did hand cut it, so maybe I'll go around and just trim it. And certainly if I put it on here, I don't want it to grow too much sideways. The height is fine, but not sideways. And I'll put that aside to be stamped and made into tabs. And let's see here, let's put something, what about a bit of this up here? I think I'm going to put it on that side. Yep, love that. And then, let's see here if there's anything. I don't want anything floral really, do I? So not these types. So I'm going to go to my other ones. And I can put those away. I need to print these ones out again, I think. Don't want flowers. This. I think I'm just going to put that up there, I think. Because I feel like it balances with, even though there's that there, I feel like it balances better with the flower. So I'll try to link some of these kits in the description box if I remember which ones I did in the video. I'll do my best, but most of them are my Italian or some of the botanical tags. I think I may punch these corners. But that just finishes it off. Put that in there. Now this definitely needs something. I quite like this one. I love this. I'm actually not a huge fan of orange, but this flower, I use it a lot. It seems to fit well on so many things, especially blue, because I like orange and blue, or yellow and blue, and then it would be, isn't it orange and purple, or is it yellow and purple? I can't remember. I'd have to look at the colour wheel, but they're complementary colours. So yeah, it seems to work well with a lot of things, this one. I'm just doing a little bit of a whiz cut here. Oops, there you go. I knew it, but it doesn't matter, just round it. Continue on. So do the exterior easier bits, and then you go around the more difficult bits to cut. I don't need to cut that. So these I left the beigey colour, but you could, when I audition it, I could say to myself, oh, I prefer to cut those out in this instance. I might like to see the blue background coming through. So we'll actually I could just cut that out. Look, we can go between the two leaves there and just cut that one out fairly easily. And see, I prefer to have it cut out. So I should have done it first, because I usually do the more difficult bits first. But we will be okay. So sometimes, you know, like especially if the background is like you're gluing it onto something that's a bit more beige, then you probably wouldn't even need to cut this out. But because my background is blue, I don't want all the solid bits. I'm just going to grab this glue because my Pritt glue has nearly run out, and I will rip the paper. This one's really soft. Just have to make sure you put enough on. Yeah, this one's squishy. It's oozing out the side. And it gets strings, like a spider web. Actually, I think I wanted to also put this. I should have done that first. Oh my goodness, I'm backwards today. Doing everything backwards. That's finished. I'm going to go grab another one of those because it's my preferred glue for this. I'm going to put that there, and then this. Yes, that's going to do it for me. I like that. Hardly even notice my snipped off leaf. And just punch. There we go. Loving it. I may not, it's a little bit, oh no, it's not really sticky. I just thought it might have some glue there, but yeah, I love that. It's gorgeous. Okay, next. This one. So I'm just going to grab one of these. Oh, I think I might like it on that bit there. So it is handy having these plain collage pages, because then you can just, I saw a little bit of white there. You can just glue onto them, and you've got your writing paper on the back automatically without having to do too many layers, because it's already done. So there's certainly something to be said for mass making all the different components and having them ready to go when you're putting things together. There we go. That's on there. I'm going to fold that piece. It's been glued on multiple times. Now it does need a little pop of something. It's gorgeous on the back. So let's see. I think I'll put a bit of this. Oh my gosh. Just call me Flopsy today. Do we want to put that there? I think I'll put it up there. And corner punch. I didn't like the transparent paper, but I got it. Just adds a little subtle decorative element to the card, doesn't it? I'm leaving it simple like that because it's so pretty. And I'm going to come back in the next video and do all the extra bits like adding to the pages and sliding in ephemera and stuff like that. So that way it fits very nicely. Just closing some of the glue sticks. I've got multiple glue sticks open here. And I do go through quite a lot of glue, but I buy like a larger number and then you get a slight discount on it. So it's not too bad now. Yes, that's okay. Just checking if I had any writing going in a certain direction. Love that. And then that's the back. And then I'm going to put something on it. Which of these snazzy birds are we going to use? I pulled out the one with the blue birds. I don't think I want those. Maybe the smaller ones. Yes, I like that one. Okay, so cut the inside out first. Okay, and that is going to go there. will add something else, and I'm thinking about it as I smush my glue everywhere. Maybe about there, just sort of off center. I like it. Okay. And what about one of Steffi's stamps? We haven't used those for a while. Let's go in there. I'm just going to put that on top so I keep my page open. And I might like a smaller one. I like that one. Let's just see how we go with that one. Oh, where are my crunchy scissors? Yeah, I didn't put them in the right spot. I'm just going to slot it in there where there was a bit of an empty space. And let's do this punch. So there's still quite a lot to be done. I am going to finish this all off. Similar process. This is just going to be punched, I think, at the top all the way through. I'll show you next time them all, you know, all the bits finished off. And we're going to work on some of the pages, like extending or not extending, adding a couple of tabs for the pull-outs and stuff like that. So thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you again next time. Bye.